Greetings! It's time for my weekly video, and I wanted to share with you something that I've been having a conversation with a good friend of mine around, and it's experiencing God or how I experience God. And I say God in a really loose kind of context. I want you to kind of whatever that is for you, like God, however it is that you view God. My view of God is more the expansive creative power of the universe rather than being like a deity or something like that. And that is just my own personal belief, right? So I have this expanded idea of God, of this creative power of the universe that's created all things, including all of us and our magnificence, our beauty, and our divinity, right? And that we're created in the likeness and the divine image of this magnificent creative force. So I was raised in a very traditional Christian home, and I was taught um, to see God in a very specific way, and I can remember having this idea of God having these attributes of being loving and kind and caring, but also being, let's see, like kind of judge, like not like the judge or like watching and taking notes, kind of like how we view Santa Claus in our culture. Someone that's keeping track and taking notes of, where we're doing things that are wrong, or, someone that's just kind of watching us and taking account of our actions and checking off when we're good and when we're bad. And for a long time, I had this idea that, that God was to be loved, but also to be feared. And I have to say, I've moved beyond that. I've moved beyond the to be feared part. I now see God, my definition of God, the life force, the creative power of the universe, the infinite potentiality of all that is, the God force, the essence that breathes my lungs and gives this body animation and life, breath, my heart beating. These are all signs to me of this presence, the indwelling spirit, the divine creation of all life, life force living and breathing through me as me. Now, in my many years of experiencing my journey with the divine, I've come to realize that God is my greatest cheerleader. Anything that I want to do, like if I'm like, oh, I want to do that. My experience of God is that God is celebrating and encouraging me and inspiring me forward, cheering me on. Yes, Pookie, do that, do that, do that. And then if tomorrow I look at it and I think about it and I decide to change my mind and I go over here and I'm like, okay, well, I was thinking about it, God, but I think I would rather maybe do this. And God says, yes, Pookie, do it, Pookie. Yes, I think that's a wonderful idea. Just this encouragement, this cheering on, this um guiding, and not so much like what we should and shouldn't do, but allowing allowing me to make a choice to do whatever I desire within my own heart, knowing that the God force, the God essence, the God manifestation, creation, life force energy, that infinite intelligence is going, yeah, go, do it, do it. And so I have this just really beautiful relationship with its divine creative essence, this life force energy that I, for myself, have defined as God within my own being. And I see my relationship with the infinite intelligence of the universe, the divine creative wisdom of all that is, I see that as such a blessing in my life and how it encourages me forward and inspires me forward and is always there calling forth the 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 greatest aspects of my being, right? That which is emerging in my now. And so if you have a concept where you fear God, I would invite you to maybe just play with this idea of allowing you to experience God celebrating your life choices, your journey, your essence, your being, who you are, and begin to have like this beautiful dance with the divine and the celebration of life and all that you've been given, because life is a gift to us from God, from the creator. These animated bodies, our ability to speak and share and to hold and to create, manifest, and all these things have been given to us. They've been given to us. And so it's such an honor, right, to live this life. It's such an honor to experience the divine in the magical, wondrous ways in which I am really embracing right now as I'm entering into eldership. It's so beautiful. And so think of God as your greatest supporter, your greatest lover, your greatest cheerleader. And just know that all your choices are just leading you in the direction of your greatest unfolding, your highest learning. I know sometimes it's really challenging because it doesn't always look like that. But I can tell you in my experience, it is so. It is so. So I leave you with my experience of the divine creative power of the universe, infinite intelligent wisdom of all that is. Mm, so wonderful to be in such divine relationship with God, with God. And I pray that you have a beautifully loving, supportive relationship with God as well, whatever that is for you. And it could be that there is no God in your awareness, and that's absolutely perfect as well. We all get to choose our own path. And they're all beautiful and perfect for each one of us because we are divinely unique. We are one of a kind. Never again will this life form be represented in quite this unique fashion. And the same can be said for you. And so celebrate your life. Celebrate the gift of being alive. And celebrate your journey in walking with the divine. Many, many blessings to you. Many, many, many from my heart to yours. Many blessings. Be loved. Be loved, beloved. And I'll be back to share again with you soon.